Hello everyone, this is Razorflamekun, and in this episode of the Terraria LP, not the Terraria LP, the hunt for the the Hallowed armor, we are going to be going down into a cave. So first and foremost, we are actually going to be heading down into this cave right here that I explored part of in a previous video. Anyways, I'm going to be right back to check and make sure that this is recording, so be right back. Yes, it does work. So, since this is the first recording on my new computer, I'm a little bit excited. So, let me know how it turns out. Anyways, in this episode, we are going to be heading down into the Underworld, and I actually noticed that this is a cave right here. So we are actually going to be going down this cave instead. Now, you may notice that there is a significant increase in quality in this video. And that is because I'm recording it on my new computer, which means that there's going to be a significant increase in the quality of the video. Much like you'd expect. Anyways, in order to get down to the Underworld, we have to go all the way down through the world until we get, basically we have to cave explore. So that's what we're going to be doing. What I am going to do I have 21 bombs here. And actually, I've already exposed something pretty interesting, I think. Looks like there may be something over here that is worth investigating. But nope, it's just regular stone blocks. So, in my opinion, the best way to get to the Underworld is to just dig straight down a 2x2 hole all the way through the earth. And that's pretty much what I'm going to do. So let us begin. I have with me a decent amount of potions, along with a couple of ingredients to make more potions. So, first thing I'm going to use is that potion, which emits an aura of light around me. To make it, you need a Daybloom, a bottle of water, and one other thing that I can't remember at the moment. Oh, glowing mushrooms. So those are the three things you need. And as you can see, it illuminates the area around you quite a bit, kind of like torches do. So it is a very helpful potion. And it should help to illuminate any potential ores around us. So, just gotta go around, and I'm gonna come all the way back up and then do this. Crap, missed. That one whiffed a little bit. Those three didn't though. Woo, that's a long way down. Anyway, since I actually don't really need to use any torches, since I actually am using the light potion. However, if I want to come back up, I'm going to need to use torches. So that's why I am using torches. And we're gonna use some more bombs to shiitake. Okay, that probably wasn't supposed to happen, but oh well. And as you can see, that actually illuminates stuff below you as well, which can be useful if you're trying to find certain ores. And whoa, there's something purple glowing down there. There's actually another potion that's really handy called the Spelunker Potion, which I'm actually going to use right now. And look at that. It shows you where all the ores are, as well as treasure. So it is by far one of the most useful, it's probably the most useful potion in my opinion when you're going cave exploring like we are. As you can see, all of the ore appears on the screen. Every single ore, and the treasure chests as well. So, as I'm showing you right now, I'm digging over to this right here, which I believe is just copper ore. So you can use this. It lasts for 4 minutes. But as you can see, it's just an amazing to you just want to use it. It is just so awesome. I do not know what is required to make it though. So that is something that I do not know at this time. But as you can see, there's a lot of ore in the surrounding areas. So for the most part, I'm going to be ignoring ore unless it's a really good ore such as gold ore and possibly even silver ore. But right here, it looks like I'm going to be coming out into a cavern directly beneath me. And it actually is really good for finding treasure chests, which often contain potions. And there's that purple glowing thing was actually a demon altar, so that is very helpful. As you can see, there's just stuff all around us. Just all around us. I mean, look at it. It's just glowing all around us. So, when I actually get through this episode and go on, start another episode, I will have for you the what it actually takes to make the Spelunker Potion, because it is probably my favorite potion out of the entire game. And I'm not exaggerating. It is seriously my most favorite potions in the entire game. You're actually going to see me run out of Shine Potion right now, so I have to light up the area surrounding me. And as you can see, it's pretty decent. The amount of illumination you get from torches is pretty decent as well. So I'm actually gonna make little detours during this actual video as we're heading down into the Underworld because of any ores that I see or any treasure that I see. In this particular instance, I'm going to be heading to the right here because there is a treasure chest right there. As you can see, it's glowing. You can actually find many different potions in treasure chests. So if you don't have the ingredients to make one, you have a chance of finding one through the use of, you know, see, I just got an iron skin potion out of that pot, so all is not lost if you want to get one of these. Anyways, the Spelunker potions, I do want to save it because they are fairly hard to come by. And as you can see, it's pretty noted that they are hard to come by. In this, we have 2 more iron skin potions, 22 silver coins, some shurikens, which I'm actually not going to pick up. I'm not going to pick up the glow sticks, or I'm not going to pick up anything else in that entire box, though. But as you can see, this potion that I'm using is just it's probably as I've already said, it's my most favorite potion in the game. And I actually am going to go on another little detour, and we're going to go to the left here because I'm actually going to go up to where over here to where this treasure chest is, because I want to go and find out what is in that treasure chest as well, because it could contain some more Spelunker potions, which would be very helpful to me. Also, don't expect this video to be too long because I'm actually... see, the Spelunker potion just wore out. But in this potion, in this one, we have swiftness potions, bottles, iron bars. Normally, I am going to use this immediately. I normally don't pass by many of these items because I'm trying to, well, they're pretty decent items, and there's some mud blocks, actually. But to tell you the actual truth, I'm kind of, in between this episode and the next episode, I'm going to be making a lot of Spelunker potions. For sure, because of how useful they are. But I'm actually going to go down over here, because not only is there an enemy here, and the silver ore that's right there, but there was a pot down here as well. And that guy just jumped up to meet me. Anyways, this is just a small world, which means that there isn't very much surface area. I mean, it's still huge, but there isn't a lot of stuff to find in this, in this world. So I'm going to be working on spending not very much time in this world because of how few things there are to do in this world in terms of the item finding and other stuff. But I am going to pick up this silver ore right here because it's just right here. So I'm definitely... ah, crap, I can't pick that one up. Huh. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to pick up this stuff and just throw it out, because I do need to pick up this chest in order to be able to get that iron ore that's directly underneath it. Because anything resting on... anything that's actually resting on the ground like that has to have two things underneath it, and if there's stuff underneath it, then you won't be able to pick it up at all. So now I'm actually going to use the second Spelunker potion right now. And there's some gold ore over there. I'm going to make note of that. And actually straight below us looks like some emeralds or sapphires. Not only does the Spelunker potion allow you to see the normal ores, it actually also allows you to see gems as well. So that's why they are so they are such an amazing potion. It actually lasts for 5 minutes, not 4. So that's my bad, guys. But there are definitely some ores surrounding us. For the most part, I'm going to be ignoring the ores surrounding us, because that's not what we're here in this world for. We're actually here in this world to get to the... to actually get to the Underworld. So I'm not going to be spending too much time going through and searching for different, you know, ores and stuff. But I will... oh my goodness, long drop. And I actually am going to go back up. And what the heck? Those things just came... what the... what is up with these blocks right here? Look at that. They just dropped out from underneath me. It's like they're on a switch or something. What the heck is that all about? Oh, there's a plate down there. So that's what's going on. A monster's jumping on a plate, a pressure plate, which is allowing him to press down the button and allowing him to change the which side's on and which side's off. And there's a gold chest. There's a chest down there. Actually, I know what that is. That's an underground cabin. And those to have a gold chest inside of them are very rare. So I'm already liking this world a lot. And these are emeralds, so these are actually pretty rare. They're not as rare as some of the other gems you can get, but they're fairly high up there. I don't have very many of them. And I did get a pressure plate from right there, so yeah. That means that there are some things around it, and my god, all of these ores surrounding us are just making my head spin. Literally. They're making my head spin. It's making my head spin, having to take in all of this stuff surrounding here. I mean, seriously, it's just amazing how much ore is around us. But I am going straight to the left because of that golden chest that it's unlocked, because there's actually some other stuff in there as well. There are statues in there in addition to that. So, and statues are pretty useful as well. So is, actually mud is very useful as well. You wouldn't think mud blocks would be very useful, but they are incredibly useful. They are used mainly for glowing mushroom farms, which I have a huge one back at my, back in a different world file, but it looks like I'm going to have to traverse around this little obstacle to the left of us, which happens to be a lake. Underground lake, so I'm gonna have to traverse around that. And I definitely want to figure out how you make these spelunker potions, because I'm definitely gonna make a ton of them. Anyways, I'm probably not going to reach the Underworld in this episode, but I will use torches to light my way so that I don't, you know, lose my place, like where I am in the Underworld. And something just broke some pots. I don't know what that's about. But usually when something breaks something, it's nothing good. Anyways, I have to light my way with torches so that I don't lose, you know, track of where I am when I'm coming back down through here. Because when I come back down through here, I want to know what I've gone through and what I haven't gone through, so that I don't go through a place I've already been in order just to find out that it is something that I've already gone through, you know? And crap, all of them just went out. And I missed one iron ore up there. But as you can see, all of the iron ores are now, or all of the ores and gems are now, you can't see them any longer. Which kind of sucks in my opinion, but oh well. So now what you can use to help find your way now is the light of your weapons or armor. Or I actually am going to use another one of these potions as well, and that lights up the immediate area as well. And actually, if I had an alchemy station, I could make some potions right now. I have enough to make. I could make some more iron skin potions, but I do not have enough. Well, I don't have. I just realized that I wouldn't. Stupid me. I brought some stuff I wouldn't be able to use. But looks like we have some more emeralds directly beneath us, and a large vein at that. Wow, I don't think I've seen this many emeralds in one place. Oh, spelunker potions are going to be very helpful in our quest for some certain potions later on, or I mean not some certain ingredient. God, I don't know. Some certain ores later on, especially the hard mode, the hard mode ores. Those include ores such as adamantite, sorry about that guys, cobalt, and mithril ores. Those all show up a distinct color. Anyways, as you can see, I'm getting closer to the this underground cabin here. And there's actually... this is actually pretty interesting. That was a gold chest that I saw, so I wasn't imagining things when I saw that. This is also, I think, the only place you can find planked walls. So let's see, 60, we got a bunch of those. A cloud in the bottle, which is very helpful. And an archery potion, which won't help me out at all. But the planked walls are native to these kinds of places. They're native to this kind of place. I'm also going to pick up this golden chest as well, and as many of these planked walls as I can, because they are, as I said, I think you only get them in these underground cabins, so that makes them really rare. So if you find one of these, I would highly suggest you get all of the planks as well. Just go hog wild in these places and just pick up everything you can. And actually, you see that up there? You can actually see some ore directly above us, which is pretty rare. And you also saw a glitch right there. It just came right through the wall. But I want to completely clear out this underground cabin, which I've actually never seen one of these before. This is the first first underground cabin that I've actually found, and I'm actually very lucky to have it contain an unlocked gold chest, which they are not very common to find. An unlocked gold chest. Most of them are locked because they have really good loot inside of them usually. And there's actually some silver ore up there that I can see. It's directly above me right now, so we will have to go and get that at a later point in time, probably next video, because I'm telling you right now, we are not going to go. We're not going to make it all the way down to the Underworld in this video, mainly because of the limitations on the amount of time that I can actually record this video today. And crap, did not mean to use that. I don't have as much time as I've had in the past couple of videos because my parents are back home and they weren't around for the past few days, so I've been able to record at like 2 a.m. in the morning and stuff like that. But that's fine, because I'm actually going to have another day like that this coming weekend, because they're going to be going out of town again. And something's up there. I think something's glowing at me, but I don't have any more Spelunker potions, so I'm going to have to pass that up for right now. Because, actually, wait, there's one thing I can see right now, and it is right there, and it was just a stone. But it looked to me, it looked really much, and what the hell was that? I think that was another trap. I think that's something called a boulder trap. I remember reading about those and how they damage you like 40 or 50% of your HP damage. And there's the trap that one would have to step on in order to activate it. So remind yourself, don't step on those kinds of things, because they're prone to damaging you. And straight below us is a glowing mushroom field. I could tell that was a glowing mushroom field by the glow it was giving off. And those aren't rare. They are just yeah, they're not rare. So you actually find multiples in every world. Although it looks like there's something on the ground there. Oh, it must be the stuff that got hit by something that came down or something like that. There's some iron ore directly above us, but I'm not going to be getting that because there's other stuff that I have to do, such as light up the immediate area that I'm in. And I actually forgot one pretty important thing, and that is I actually forgot to bring down wood with me. So, wood and more stuff so that I can actually make torches. But I don't have any. I actually just threw out a bunch of wood that I got from the. That's stupid me. I just threw out a bunch of wood that I got from the place that I was just at. But these bats really get in my way. We're just gonna fall straight down, and then I'm gonna run over this way and pick up whatever it was that sort of, you know, dropped, and then oh crap! Boy, there's another trap right there. So it looks like they did indeed add traps to these lower areas, so I'm gonna have to watch out. And my inventory is already full. That's freaking wooden beam. There's another new item that I've never seen before. Active stone block. Another new item I've never seen before. So there's plenty of new items I've never seen before that I'm starting to see for the first time, which is kind of interesting to me. Stone blocks, get rid of, and I actually still have wood, so that's good. So I didn't get rid of all of the wood, which is good. So I can craft some torches. And keep them in my inventory. I don't really know if I want to keep some. If there's stupid thing getting in the way, but I definitely need to get rid of that brown pressure plate there, because I don't want to step on anything that could hurt me. So by getting rid of that eliminates the chance of me getting hurt down here. That is the culprit that was damaging me. And is this ash? This looks like ash block, but I didn't think ash was... No, this is silt. Again, yet another block I've never seen before. So, I'm really... And yes, it is affected by gravity, which is what I think happened here. And directly below us is yet another one of those little... I don't know what you call them. One of the underground cabins, yes. So there's some more underground cabin stuff directly underneath us. But what I have to do right now is get some torches up so that... Come on. Thank you. So that I can actually find my way back down here. And actually, what I should do is... Crap, both of these things are affected by gravity, so it wouldn't help. So I'm actually going to make a little detour. I'm going to head back up for one... excuse me, for 1 second. I'm actually going to go and mine some stone blocks straight above me. And actually, while I'm going back up, I think I am going to go and find out what this glowing ore is straight above me, because that shouldn't be glowing like that. I don't know of any ore that normally glows like that, other than ore that you find in hard mode. So I don't know what the deal is with that ore over there, but it shouldn't be any of the hard mode ore, because I haven't unlocked hard mode yet. You have to kill the wall of flesh in order to unlock hard mode, which, as you know, I've been actually working towards, and I'm finally getting around to actually doing that. So in the next couple of videos, so it is going to be happening soon, I can tell you that. But it's demonite ore. So that's what's going on. It's demonite ore, and I'm gonna keep those. No, I'm not gonna keep the dirt block. I'm gonna be... So yes, demonite ore. I don't really know when they started putting demonite ore into this game, but it must have been fairly... in a fairly recent update, because there never used to be demonite ore naturally. In order to get it, you had to kill one of the bosses of the game. Which meant you had to kill Eye of Cthulhu, or one of the other non-hard mode bosses to get it. So that really puzzles me that they decided to add it to the game. But I think they decided to add it because it had the word ore in it, and that sort of made people question why it wasn't in the game or not. I think that's why they added it to the game. To me, it actually just adds another ore that you can search for in the underground, which to me is they just have done such a good job with the underground areas of the game lately that they deserve every prop they get for what they've done. And there's actually some iron ore over here as well, by this silver ore that I've just mined out there. And there's some more iron ore down there as well. So this is pretty much what the gist of these videos are going to entail, is going to be me going through these underground areas until we get to the underworld, or hell, as many other people call it. And once we find that area in the game, and actually there's some gems directly above us, that, as I can see. Once I actually find my way down to the underworlds, that's going to be where we're going to be staying for quite some time, until we kill the wall of flesh. I keep on forgetting stuff, and that's not good if you're trying to be a decent commentator like I have been. I wouldn't call myself a decent commentator. I think I'm okay, but there's quite a few things that I could definitely improve on. And I actually should probably make a outpost on the way where I can store stuff that isn't needed necessarily right now, but I can pick up on the way back up. Something like that. But again, there's no hurry to do that yet. You know what? I think it's kind of funny that you can actually put stuff on the inside of like down here. You can put torches on the inside of walls like that. I just find that really funny that you can do that. There's iron ore. That's iron ore. I know what all of my ores look like, believe it or not. It may not seem like it, but I know what all the ores look like. And this is what I wanted these stone blocks for, is because I wanted to create a little trail that leads up, starting from here. And actually, I'm going to need to take that torch back, and starting from here, and then just heading down, so that I can cover the area beneath us with light. Because in the recent updates, they've actually reduced the effectiveness of torches somewhat. So that is something to consider. And as such, you're going to see me placing a lot of torches as we're going through these underground areas like this. And you're also going to see me using my grapple quite a bit as well to get onto not my grapple, my jungle, the Ivy Whip, that's what it's called. And this is actually, that's actually wire, actually wait, I think that actually looked like something interesting, but it turned out not to be. But it kind of made me a little curious, I guess. But as you can see, the actual stuff that we have been gathering in this video actually hasn't been stuff that I know too much about. It's been stuff like silt blocks, which are completely new to me. I've never seen them in Terraria before, although I did know that they added them. I just didn't know when they added them. Must have been pretty recently because, yeah, I don't think they would have added something like this unless it was recently. Although I haven't played this game in a long time, so maybe it wasn't that recent. But now we have coverage all the way down to the ground, and we can start going over to this area and putting stuff up on the walls and the ceilings. If I can get up there, normally I can't get up there even with rocket boots for some apparent reason. I must just be a klutz or something. But you'll notice that there's actually these bigger glowing mushrooms you can get. And I actually just got some mushroom grass seeds. You actually have to use an axe to cut those down, so get your axe out because you're gonna need it. And just a point of reference, whenever I go through areas, any underground area, I always bring all of my tools with me, such as axes, just anything I might need. And it's actually a really good habit that I would suggest you get into as well. You'll see that directly by me is what is called a life crystal, life crystal, and that's another reason why I bring my hammer with me, because those might appear. And while I normally would keep these glowing mushrooms, I have such a gigantic farm at home that it doesn't really matter too much to me. Now we are going to go down here, which does not allow me to actually, I can't really see. You can't. Oh crap! And actually, what we just encountered is actually a rare person that spawns. He's rare. In other words, doesn't appear that often. Although I kind of just repeated myself like three different ways, which isn't very helpful. But I actually have a surplus of these mud blocks at home as well, so I'm gonna at my house in a different world, so I'm actually gonna chuck those as well. But water, you can't place torches in water, which I know sucks, but that's just the way it is. And this can't reach all the way up there, so I actually have to jump to get all the way up here and place torches on the roof. And that is why you place torches on the roof, because you can actually find ores on the roof of said certain areas in the game. And it's actually very helpful to use them on roofs, because you find ores like the ones that I just found on the roof. And actually, going over this way seems to be a pretty decent idea, because there's a place that I can stand here and place another torch up there, and then I can just go over this way, get copper ore, and then just look at all this stuff that's up here, just waiting to be found. I mean, seriously, it's just all up here waiting to be found. And that's iron ore. Those are actually, it just looks like we're surrounded by iron ore at the moment. So I'm gonna get rid of those cobwebs so that doesn't the cobwebs don't bother me, because they actually tend to bother me quite a bit when I'm trying to do something, because they tend to, you know, get in my way and stuff like that. Then I need to find a way to, I need to go like this, so that I can actually get over to the emeralds that are right here. Oh crap. Don't want those falling, because those are actually pretty, as I said before, they're fairly uncommon, so you don't see too many of them very often. As you can see, there's just a whole slew of different bricks you can find in this game, which really makes extended underground trips pretty precarious to actually do, because it just takes so freaking long. And what the... Oh, that must be on an active stone, what's called an active stone block, because that's actually turning off my torch as well. See, as you can see, it's turning off my... It was turning off my torch as well, so that really interested me, because I didn't know that there was such a thing that could actually turn off your torch as well. But anyways, now that we're over here, we can actually light up the area surrounding here. And there's a piece of a single ore right there. And I'm just going to leave the rest of the ore for later. I'm just going to leave everything else for later, because that's not our purpose in these videos, is not to find, you know, huge masses of stuff, huge masses of these different ores, but rather just to get to the underworld. We can go ore hunting at a later date and time. That is more convenient for us. And right now it's not too convenient, because it cuts in on the video time for actually finding the places of interest that I need to go to. So we're actually going to head down into this part of the underground, of this part of the underground, because there is another one of those little cabins down here. And lighting is always important. It's very important to have lighting all around where you are in the underground, especially if you don't have any of those shine potions, because that just makes everything quite a bit harder for you. And there's actually some stuff that I do need to get rid of in my inventory, because either it doesn't sell for much, or it's just not worth carrying that much stuff around. Again, I'm going to be throwing the golden mushrooms, not the golden, the mushrooms, and I'm going to be throwing these stone blocks away as well. But as you can see, there was that pressure plate which was connected to this, which is called a dart. It's a dart. It's just like a dart thrower, and there's a pressure plate that I don't want that we can actually throw away as well. But what we want to do is make entry into this part of the underground, because, well, as you can see, it actually covers a fairly significant part of the underground, and it almost always has at least one of those little a statue in it. So let's see what's in here. Another archery potion, a gold coin, which we can definitely pick up, healing potions, which I can pick up as well. Gonna have to throw one away though. Throwing knives, which I can't stack with any, I'm just gonna throw those away, and these would be really helpful to carry back, but I just don't think it's worth it right now. I'm gonna bring it back. Now what I want to do is actually, I think, yep, I can pick up the gold chest now. What I need to do is start taking down these walls. But more importantly, I need to expose some of the actual walls, like the cave walls, because I need lighting, and I don't have any lighting around here because of the cave walls. They're in the way. Or the wood walls, I mean. Not the cave walls, they're not in the way. They're actually what I need. And I also need to continue picking up these walls as well. Now I can actually place down a torch there, and I can actually place a torch there as well. We can continue working on this part and probably get a... Yeah, we can get another torch right here to light up this area a little bit more. And we can continue on up here and continue getting more of the wood out and the planked walls out. So we can get another torch up here. And just going around and dismantling the entire place, pretty much. And looks like I ran out of room in my inventory again. These active stone blocks, actually, they do let me see. That's interesting that they actually let me see the actual wires, but anyways. Enough of that. We can place a torch up here once I get out of the crafting menu. We can place torches up here. You know, for some reason those just look, that stone just looks funny because of the way that the lighting is hitting it. But it's just regular stone, so don't get too amazed if it looks like something that it turns out not to be anything really unique, because that's actually caught me several times. I thought something was this, but it turned out not to be. And that seems to happen quite often in this game now, with all of the new stuff that they've added in the past couple of months. But anyways, we got that entire side taken care of. Now we need to go down and take care of this side. Whew. So this has actually been quite a lot of... There's actually been quite a lot of stuff happening in this video, believe it or not. I mean, we've got the deconstruction of 2 of these now, which is pretty big. And both of them had unlocked gold chests in them, which I thought were rare, but it turns out to be normal for these. Who knew? Now, what's... Okay, that's just something that I had yet to take down, I guess. But as you can see, we're almost done with the deconstruction of this house. Just had to kill those guys off a little bit. And just need to finish off a few of those, and now we can get... Now we can place a few of these torches down, and we can continue on lower into the reaches of this cavern. Placing torches every so often so that I don't lose my, you know, where my place in case we're coming back down, which I'm telling you we are going to be coming back down. most notably after I obtained more of those spelunking potions to mess around and see what I missed. Because I'm bound to have missed some stuff on the way down. But I haven't missed much in the way of actual stuff that we've found. Something I actually can do right now is do this. Place that down. Then I can go up here. Not up there. I can go and move bottled water over here. Drink that potion, and what I can do is I should be able to. Nope, I guess you can't. Oh well. My bad. I thought you could put bottled water onto the actual workbench, but it looks like you can't. It looks like you can only do that with unbottled water, which is kind of interesting. With not you know what I mean. Water stuff that doesn't have you know what I mean. Anyways, there's another little cave I can put. There's another couple of caves that I can put some stuff in, and this seems to be new. I seem to be finding an awful lot of these torches not torches, statues all over the place. So it's just deciding what is important, what I think is important, and what I think isn't. And you know what? This is what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and right here, I'm going to go and make a little... This is going to be a little place where I can stop and place stuff into, like a outpost of sorts. And I'm actually going to use it as an outpost for right now. So I'm just going to put away some of this stuff that I found, and I can deal with this later, like what it looks like and everything later on when I come back down through here. But for the most part, I'm just gonna leave it as is. Now normally I wouldn't be putting stuff back into, you know, I'm really not certain if this is... I'm probably going to keep the silver and the gold ores for right now, but the other stuff I have enough of, so I'm just going to leave that. I'm just going to leave that stuff in here, but I really don't know if this is a good idea or not. What I do need to do is kill this stupid worm, because it's really driving me crazy. One thing I do know I can keep is these silt blocks, because I don't need them, and I'm going to put the bottled water in here as well, because I don't need those either. Other than that, I think I want to keep everything else out, because they're either rare items or they're stuff that I find useful. But for right now, I think that we're going to just leave. And again, I would probably use regular chests for this, but since I don't have regular chests with me, these are going to have to do for right now. Even though they're much rarer in terms of where you can find them, but this is really the only choice that I can make. And holy crap, I think somebody just threw down dynamite down there. So what the frick is going on? And yes, I know you guys can't see very well right now. That's mainly because of the fact that I'm just going through and just not really looking for things. I'm just going through. And I am going to put torches up here to signify that I went up here. But again, since the lighting isn't as good, or in my opinion, it's pretty... You have to place down a lot of torches to get the same effect as in the previous versions of this game. And for some people, that might be a problem because you might not bring a lot of torches down, saying oh, I might not, I don't think I'm going to need that many torches, when actually the truth is you need a lot of torches now. It's just insane how many torches you need. I'd recommend bringing 2 full stacks of 99 and some wood with you so you can actually... And crap, I apologize for any actual pauses that you've seen in this particular recording, but it's been pretty... It's just been happening I think it's whenever the Fraps decides to move over to a new video. And actually, there's something shining right, it's like directly above us right now. So I'm gonna just not hook shot, whatever it is now, I don't remember. Just go up there and see what it is. And also, those blocks just look weird. I mean, the lighting just plays such big tricks on you. I mean, it's just really interesting, the tricks that are the light tricks that are going on. And there's another big area down directly beneath us. I'm going to do a preliminary sweep, and then I'm going to go back and add in the torches. But oh my god, this just goes on forever. This particular... There's some more ore over there. There's more of those silt blocks right there, and there's actually another little chamber right here. So my goodness, this is actually... I guess I'm gonna move backwards then. And from now on, any ore that I see that is silver or higher, I'm going to mine. So I am going to stop and mine both of these. Oh, and there's more stuff over this way. And actually, I have cobwebs in my inventory that I don't want in a stone block as well. But as you can see, cave exploring is just so much fun now. It just ranks up there as probably the best thing to do in Terraria now. I mean, I just love doing it. It's just so much fun. You can just lose yourself in mining down here because there's just so much to look for in these underground areas. I mean, you have the 3 new ores they added to the game in 1.1, which, if you don't know, is the adamantite, there's adamantite, mithril, and cobalt. They added those 3 ores into the game, and in order to mine them, they actually added new tools to the game as well. So that's pretty neat that they decided to add a bunch of new stuff to the game. But as I said, anything with adding new stuff to the game, you take a risk, because what if people don't like the new stuff as much as the old stuff, or you made a change that they didn't like? Are you actually going to take the time to take it out? I mean, this is the kind of these are the kind of questions people have to ask themselves, or the producer of the game will have to ask themselves, is what stays and what goes. And that's going to be pretty important, pretty big deal later on, I think, in the future of this game. Anyways, directly to the left of us, I see a chest, and it actually looks like a gold chest. So I definitely am going to make a beeline over there, because gold chests usually signify something really good inside of it. So I'm definitely going to go over there and see what is in there. So the way I'm going to get there, I think, is down here. I'm going to take this torch down and place another one in its place. Then I'm going to go straight to the left, which will bring me into contact with these monsters, but that's fine. Although I will need to put another torch back up so I can see. And we can just take care of those guys like that. Place another torch there, and don't step on the... Don't make the foolish choice to step on the actual little block there that you saw, because that usually means something bad. Yeah, this is starting to really drain my reserves of... actually my torch reserves, because I've been placing so many down, and this was a gold chest, so this actually has a statue, but I'm gonna have to stop what I'm doing and deal with these guys before they take out all of my health, which wouldn't be a good thing. Oh, we got another different kind of potion. So as you can see, this... I am going to have to backtrack because there was more stuff in this potion. Water walking potion, not going to bother with it, I don't think. Gold bars, I kind of should bother with, but again, now it's coming down to a space issue again, which I really am not liking very much, that it is coming down to this. You know, I think 250 planked walls is enough, and I really do think that's enough. So I'm going to go ahead and drop those and pick up this potion and then just use it immediately. And then I can go ahead and collect this gold chest. There we go. So now I actually am going to have to go backwards and place torches down where I haven't been. Or where I've been, but you kind of get what I'm trying to say, where I need to place them to provide light. Like up here. I mean, you can just imagine all of the different places that you have to place these. I don't need those. I have enough blinkroot seeds in the bank right now, so I don't need those. I do need to go up here and place some torches up here as well, because, again, and was that a chest that I saw up there or not? No, it was more gems, so, again, gonna have to go up here because I want to make sure to get these gems. And actually, there's more gems right there as well. So what the heck is going on in this place? There's just stuff all over the place. Literally all over the place. What'd I just get? Another one of these potions that I don't want. Mud block, don't need. Get rid of those, and we can actually put more torches down. That's pretty much what you have to do, is just place them all over the place, because that's pretty much... And what? I really think that... Nope, there isn't, but it really looks like there's a chest up there. For some reason, it's just really bugging me a little bit, because it looks like there's a chest up there when there actually isn't. 3 torches on there should be enough. I'm going to fall, which doesn't really matter, because I have a item on that makes fall damage pretty much... It negates all fall damage, so... And I've been wearing it for quite a long time. Ah, they're getting shot by the little... By these... by those traps that I've been pointing out, and there's one directly above us as well. Which looked like it had a boulder in it. Oh, there's something to the left of us. Yep, there's definitely something to the left of us. It looks like another gem, and it is. It is another kind of gem. Topazes. There we go. So we got a bunch of topaz out of there, and I'm glad I didn't tunnel any further, because if I did, then I would have broken this water over here and would have drained that into... That's pretty much... Water's pretty much the main thing you have to watch out for when you're going cave exploring, because you don't want to fall. You don't want to get water falling on you or something along those lines, because that could really ruin all of the torches you have spread out all over the place and stuff like that. Crap, crap, crap. I ran into these cobwebs again, but I got rid of them, so that's not going to be an issue anymore. And there we go. As you can see, this area is getting pretty lit up now. Ow! You little evil pressure plate. My god. So yeah, I guess I was as stupid as those little guys that were around, because I fell victim to the same trap, so I guess I'm not as bright as they say I am. Anyways, we're heading back because I still have yet to place torches leading back to the main part of the cave that I explored, which is back this way. Gotta place them on the roof as well. One there. That should light up this area pretty well. Then go over here, place one on the wall there and there. And I'm actually walking on the water. I forgot that I had that potion in play, believe it or not. I'm just gonna dig down in here a little bit because I thought I saw something sparkle, but nope, guess I didn't. But as you can see, cave exploring is just so much. There's so much to do when cave exploring. In fact, yesterday I spent 6 hours just doing stuff like this. It was absolutely... It took a toll on me, but it was absolutely a whole bunch of fun. I mean, I didn't record any of the 6 hours, of course, because it wouldn't have had commentary if I did record it. Because I wasn't doing I was planning on doing recording that day, but I guess I decided not to. Anyways, that's going to be all the time I have in this episode. So until next time, this has been Razorflamekun, and may all of your days shine brightly.